And Shrewsbury wanted to name the same team that earned yet another 3 points here on Saturday against Portsmouth. But there is a late change. Aussie midfielder James Wesolowski hasn't got through the warm-up. He was out with a groin problem. Liam Lawrence, a man with Premier League previous against Chelsea, steps up and takes the armband from Connor Goldson, a centre-back who has attracted plenty of Premier League attention. Mickey Dimitriou is a massive Chelsea fan, and he faces his all-time hero, Didier Drogba. He leads the Chelsea attack just 50 hours or so on from Old Trafford in a team that makes a little nod to the future with the inclusion of debutant Andreas Christensen. We're told the 18-year-old will start at right back with Azpilicueta and Ivanovic suspended. Kurt Zouma, who turned 20 on Monday, gives a youthful look to the back four, likewise in midfield with Nathan Ake's presence. But the front four is fearsome. Drogba, we've mentioned. They also include a current world champion in Schürrle, a World Cup semi-finalist in Oscar, and in Mohamed Salah, a man who scored 8 goals in his last 12 internationals for Egypt. Amongst these Shoes substitutes, goalkeeper Mark Halstead played in the Premier League for Blackpool against Chelsea, whose bench has over 260 international caps between them, even with teenagers Izzy Brown and Lewis Baker included. All the 3 centre-backs have got on the score sheet this season. Goldson and big Grandison there, Knight Percival too. It's all very friendly, all very intimate. Goldson coming to the near. Oh, and they've not dealt with it, and Czech beats it away. Knight Percival it was who got up. And then the strike from Bobby Grant.
Wow. You wouldn't have thought that, would you? That it would be Chelsea that suffer the first major scare. Well done at the far post. Petr Cech does extremely well, doesn't he? Because he's falling backwards.
Here's Schürrle. Take aim, got a little nick which took what sting there was there. Schürrle, it's opened up for him again. But it's going to take something extremely supports right now. Here's Grant. He'll take it on.
Well, worth a go. Always worth a go. These are the kind of moments that write headlines, aren't they? Spectacular strikes.
Lovely ball for Dimitriou. Collins coming near.
Well, he thrives on crosses. James Collins, very, very good in the air. He switched the play really well. Give Dimitriou the time to get the ball in. I mean, it's going to be spectacular to score from there. The ball's curling away from him. Beyond the near post.
Cut. Now Salah. Schürrle's arriving. Quite a bit of mental resilience, that, though. Here's Ake. Promise here. Curtailed by Connor Goldson's challenge.
Well, I don't know whether Nathan Ake is asking for a corner or a penalty, certainly. It's Connor Goldson that shepherded him in there. Well, there's nothing in it whatsoever, is there?
They do find him, eventually. Doesn't quite open up, but it will for Oscar.
Surely should be heading for goal, and there.
Salah.
It's twice now he's got on his left foot. Hasn't managed to hit the target. I say this one was closer than the first one, but he is coming more and more into the game, isn't he, Mohamed Salah? On this right-hand side, cuts in. Not the best effort.
Salah. Well, it's not getting any better, is it? Shooting chance, or there was. Drogba's offside. So Chelsea have the ball in the net, but it won't count.
So not just the 3 central defenders, but the whole Shrewsbury Town team. They've worked ever so hard, and they've given Chelsea a real test.
Yeah, they've caused some real moments of anxiety. Mohamed Salah's wayward shooting, perhaps the most prominent aspect of Chelsea's attacking play. Knight Percival forcing a particularly urgent save out of Petr Cech. Pro has been busy as well. Really, Shrewsbury Town will be delighted with their efforts so far. The question is, can Shrewsbury Town sustain The sort of thing that they have produced in 45 minutes over the next 45 minutes.
What they did produce was quite remarkable when you compare it to...
He's got in trouble there with Bobby Grant, and here's Agen and Oscar. Oh, and the block. Vital, because it was really fizzing from Oscar.
Well, they just seemed to stop Shrewsbury defenders. I think they thought the referee had blown his whistle somewhere here. One or two of them just stopped and left it to each other. Oscar nearly with an off.
Here's Shirley. Might run for Salah here, and maybe for Drogba! 3 goals in 3 games, and a goal that comes as a huge relief for the Premier League leaders.
You have to say the signs at the start of the second half were a little bit ominous. I have to say they just went a little bit sloppy, Shrewsbury. Didn't clear their lines on a couple of occasions there. And that's a wonderful touch from Mohamed Salah. And an even better finish. It's Shirley that picks out Salah via a deflection. Helped into Drogba. And he keeps calm, doesn't he? As you would expect him to with all that experience. He knows that he's just got to keep this down. Keep it on target, and there's every chance that he'll find the back of the net. And he certainly did that.
Shirley will take aim! Oh, really got hold of that.
Well, maybe that's why he was shooting from there in the first half, and we were all going, what are you doing? But this is why. He knows his capabilities. I suppose 1 out of 3 isn't bad. I mean, that is a pure rocket of a shot. It's dipping, and it needs dealing with, and it's a good save. A really important fingertip.
Lawrence taking his time. Grandison couldn't get there. Akpo might! Oh.
What a chance. What a chance. They don't deal with it, Chelsea. Grandison puts the pressure on, it falls. Akpo, and it takes a deflection. I think it's off James Collins, his own player. And they keep the ball alive, and his eyes must light up. He thinks, hit the target here. Collins, hands on head. Could have gone anywhere. Could easily have ended up in the back of the Chelsea net.
His Woods. Drogba tracking back, but it falls for Collins.
Well, I think they are playing with a spring in the step. They've had the stuff knocked out of them for a couple of minutes there. But they're right back in it. On the front foot, closing down, winning the ball high up the pitch. That's what resulted in the shooting opportunity for James Collins.
They win it, they lose it. Lawrence unhappy, but here's Ake. Drogba might open up for him here.
Well, Liam Lawrence is heading straight for Neil Swarbrick. The referee felt he was fouled, and it looked from where we are as if he had a very valid case. This challenge comes in on him from Oscar. The referee says no. Chelsea nearly capitalised. Good shift to the feet from Drogba, plenty of power.
Lawrence with the corner. Grandison was in there. Where's it going to drop? Into the hands of a grateful Petr Cech.
Not been easy for Chelsea defensively, has it, from these corners? Some big lads, Shrewsbury Town.
The usual suspects wait. Oh, and Grandison was up, and it's in! How about that for instant impact? Andy Mangan, the substitute, has sent the Greenhous Meadow into delirium.
Well, would you believe it? Would you believe it? They've struggled all night, Chelsea, to deal with Shrewsbury Town corners, and they've paid the price. And you have to agree, the home team deserve this. They've been exceptional on the night. High, lofted to the back post. And both centre-halves going for it. Grandison knocks it down. It bounces off John Obi-Mikel. And that is the piece of luck that you need if you're going to compete against the best. It's gone Shrewsbury's way, and it's game on again. I bet they can't believe it.
Oh, it's a moment to treasure. And less than 90 seconds after he came onto the field, Andy Mangan has levelled against the mighty Chelsea. Able to deliver a cross. Drogba's in there. Might be an own goal by Grandison in the end. Well, a pretty swift response, and one off the bench, Willian, with a huge involvement in it.
Oh, what a shame. Jermaine Grandison does not deserve that. He had no choice, did he really, but to throw himself at the ball because it was a teaser from Willian. They worked the ball out well. He's up against Ryan Woods, is he? Is it Grimmer? Can't stop him from getting the cross in. Drogba's right behind him. He has to try and clear the danger there, Grandison. He knows if he doesn't, Drogba will have a tap in, and he inadvertently redirects the ball into the corner of his own net. It's cruel. It's cruel in the extreme on Shrewsbury Town. Look what it means. He knows his team have been in a fight tonight.
Woods with the ball in. And it was Akpro on the end of it.
Again, little half chance. This fella's been absolutely magnificent. Woods outside of the boot. Great ball in. It's there to be attacked, and Akro.
Here's Drogba. Schürrle's on the chase. He got there ahead of Demetriou, but he can't finish.
Well, the first bit's brilliant. Second bit, not so. Got pace, hasn't he? That searing pace. Always looking to get in behind. Uses it to good effect there. A little bit of balance. Works the half a yard. Doesn't hit the target.
Answer the watch from Neil Swarbrick. Well, Jose Mourinho's men earn the place in the last 8, but it's Mickey Mellon's team who will take all of the plaudits tonight. A magnificent performance from his Shrewsbury Town team. It took one of Chelsea's all-time greats to steer them through. He gave them a lead in some style, it has to be said, early on in the second half. Andy Mangan just on as a substitute, hit back. But Drogba's presence crucial in the goal that sealed it, forcing Jermaine Grandison to head home into his own net and decide this most keenly contested cup tie. And a great touch from Drogba to applaud the vocal Shrewsbury Town support, who have been as magnificent as his team. A record crowd for the new stadium, and a night they will always remember. They went toe-to-toe and fought them all the way and showed no little quality throughout. Bodes well for what's ahead of them in terms of their main challenge, which is promotion back to League One, the status they lost last season. And on this kind of form, they look good for that. 3 points off the top as at the moment. Chelsea, of course, have loftier ambitions. A clean sweep would be nice, and they're still very much on track for that. And let's get some reaction from the man of the moment once again in the company of guys.